Hello idlers, this is your Colonel speaking, and ladies and gents, we have new events, so we're going to check these out here. So it looks like it's going to be super wishing coins for our daily prize, which means it must be a wishing coin event, which is odd because I was expecting profit orbs, but oops, not Trial of Starlight. Okay, stop that. There we go. Alright, so it is a wishing fountain event. So you will need, what is it? Like 240 wishing coins in order to finish the event. If you have the 10 spins for 8 coins activated, and of course that requires VIP 2, I believe. So otherwise you will need the full 300 in order to get a completion. And so obviously for the for 50, 100 and 200 you get super wishing coins and profit orbs, which is nice for the profit orb event that will be coming at some point, I assume. So super wishing coins, of course, are nice, and then for the full completion you're going to get 5 glory relics and a copy of Starlight, which is nice. She just got reworked recently, so she's a little better than she was before. And of course 2 more profit orbs. So if you get a full completion of the event, you'll get 8 profit orbs and 8 super wishing coins out of it. And let's see here, for the shelter mission, you got Emily from Fortress, and of course she's going to require Fortress mages. So I have 3 of those. I just need 1 more in order to do that mission there, and then 1 of my 5s. And then for Blood Blade, you need assassins from the Shadow faction, and I don't have any at the moment, but I do have plenty of, well, I have some 5 stars that I can use for that. So I'll have to see if we can get some assassins for that. Then Demon Hunter requires rangers, forest rangers, and I only have 1 at the moment. And then a 5-star of my choosing. And last but not least is Berea here, and he's going to require 4 Abyss warriors, and I have 3 so far. And just need 1 more of those, and of course a 5-star of my choosing, and I suppose that would be Norma at the moment. Maybe this guy, I don't know. Anyway, so those are your regular faction units, and then of course you have Asmodel and Dark Arthendal, sorry, I couldn't think of a name. Anyway, and those are going to cost you 2,000 gems each, plus 2 5-stars from that faction. And Dark Arthendal did get reworked recently, but I don't think she's worth the price you have to pay here. You know, for 2, she's really not worth 2 other 5-star dark units. Now Asmodel, on the other hand, is a really, really strong unit now after his rework, and but I still don't know if I would pay 2 other light 5 stars in order to get a single Asmodel copy, plus 2,000 gems. So that's up to you. He is a really, really strong unit. Probably the best light unit other than Ada right now. So that's up to you. Again, I don't believe I'll be spending on him, but that's just me. And of course, your value packages, we skipped those, didn't we? So value packages, you got you can actually get an Ada copy for $99.99. And what is this here? Is that a skin? Snow Queen for Vesa. Oh wow, that's really nice. So yeah, it's a nice looking skin, isn't it? I like it. So you can get that for the $69.99 package, and of course you're getting super wishing coins, and gems in these packages here. And of course the Great War's Blessing is still going this week, and I've already done my 6-star set and my class specific set. I got the Warrior set, and I am splitting it between I'm currently splitting it between King Barton and my my Horus. So they're sharing the gear at the moment. So that's it really for the events this week. I was expecting Prophet Orbs, so that's really weird that they switched it up like this. But I'm sure we'll get Prophet Orbs eventually. I have 8, I have 90, so I'm ready for the event when it does come around. And unfortunately, I'm not really ready for this event yet. I'm about about 100 coins shy of completing the event. So we're gonna have to maybe hit the market and hit the marketplace here, and hopefully I'll get some from the Aspen Dungeon as well. So those are the best places to get wishing coins. And generally I only spend well, that's not true. I did buy in my last Aspen Dungeon, I did buy the what is it? I think it was 500 for 20 wishing coins. So I did buy that from the senior merchant, and so sometimes I spend gems for them, but generally I just spend gold in the Aspen Dungeon, and for wishing coins, and of course in the market you do have to spend gems for them. So we'll see. I may have to spend a little to finish this event, and honestly, I don't know. I might not finish the event, to be honest, this time around. I don't really need that copy of Starlight. So we'll see. Anyway, I just realized that they reskinned it, Vesa entirely. So that's why that skin looks so odd in the value packages here. So I thought that looked kind of odd, but I thought it was just the skin. But apparently, Vesa has been completely reskinned. So let's go and... So you got early Vesa here, and then you got... Where's 6-star Vesa? There she is. So there's 6-star Vesa. That actually looks a lot like the new skin, kind of. Anyway, and then you got her in her final form here, and there she is. So, not bad. I like it. It looks actually like she's lost a little bit of weight, and that can be a good or a bad thing depending on your point of view. But yeah, isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Anyway, that's the new Vesa, and they said something about character stats. Hero stats. Is it this? So I guess before you had to hold this down to look at the stats, but now you can just click on it. I think that's what they're talking about. Oh no, they're talking about... Are they talking about these? You can just click on them instead of holding them down, maybe? Anyway, and then the other change is to Celestial Island here. And I guess when you open a chest, it just gives it to you now instead of taking that extra step in between. So that's kind of nice. Very nice. 4-star heroes. Okay. I imagine this whole area will be reworked at some point, because Celestial Island is just kind of pointless after a while. As you can see here, I have 66,000 stone up here. So, because I've already maxed out all of my mines and buildings and everything here. So I don't know what they'll do with the Celestial Island eventually, but they really ought to do something with it. I imagine they will eventually. And the only other thing I wanted to talk about here is that on the shelter mission, 2 of these heroes, so Bloodblade, and as you can see, I got my Emily and my Berea here. But Bloodblade and Demon Hunter here are a little bit rarer than these other 2, because with Berea, for example, you need warriors, and there are like 3, I believe, Abyss warriors. And then with Emily, you need mages, and there are what? I think there are 2 4-star fortress mages. But with Bloodblade, for example, there's only a single shadow assassin 4-star. It's Bone Carver or whatever. So Bloodblade's going to be a little more difficult for you to get, because there are only there's only the one assassin that you can use to get him. And it's the same with Demon Hunter here. This chick is the only ranger for Forest, the only ranger 4-star. So just keep that in mind. Those 2 are going to be a little more difficult to get in this event. As you can see, I've already gotten my Emily and my Berea because they're easier to get. So just keep that in mind. And I guess that about does it for everything. So thanks for joining me today, everybody. I hope that's been helpful for you. If it has, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And remember, as always, karma is a bitch, but you gotta love her. Anyway, everybody, this is your Colonel signing off, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks everybody.